I'm Kevin Dunworth. I'm here on behalf of a company called Meanbird. They're doing a line of clothing that I really believe in, that represent the builder, the garage builder, the people who have kind of dedicated themselves to motorcycles. They've asked me, to build my version of what they see a Meanbird as. They wanted to be inspired by a lot of vintage heritage that's in America, but they also wanted something that's still going to be really crazy performance oriented. And they wanted to start with probably one of the best garage build donor bikes I think you could start with is a 94 to 2003 Sportster. I dug this one out of a field with some brush around it, had a tarp over it. Fired it up, it runs. I'm gonna chop it up and I'm gonna make a Meanbird. In my head, I already kind of have how I think this is gonna look.
I came from the mud, there's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon.
I'm trying to be what's current, what is pushing custom bikes forward. You guys definitely wanted it more vintage looking, which what I've found difficult for me emotionally is just to mix those two. Well, I haven't slept in 5 days, and I don't actually know if it's going to work. I'm gonna cut it. Hopefully they'll like it. When you get to meet all these different builders around the world, and you truly realize how talented some of these dudes are. It's like that pushes you to learn more. So it's like every day you've got to learn something new. Hopefully when you're done though, everybody's like, oh, that's cool.
My philosophies and my influences come a lot from growing up on Eastern Shore in a resort town. Growing up with the group of friends that my dad had, and these guys were, by today's standards, pretty aggressive back road racers. When I'm building my motorcycles, it's got to be able to get from Ocean City, Maryland to Chincoteague, Virginia at an average speed of 75 to 80. The visceral feeling and the fun that these bikes have, I guess, is directly related to the environment that I'm in and grew up in. My ideas are always limited by my talents. They're not necessarily the most popular bikes out there. They're getting the nod from that one guy who I respect. That's always cool to me. At the end of the day, the bike's gotta run its mouth.
All right, what are we doing here? Meanbird, not Meanbird. when you're trying to do multiple things, you know, paint the frame, switch gears and do all the math for an engine, you know, switch gears and do all the math for your wiring. And I think when a lot of people look at a finished product, you know, it's real quick for people to look at it and just dismiss it and go, you know, that's not the best I've seen. But man, if you think about all the hours and the passion and all the stuff that these guys put into them, and that passion, I think, comes out into the machine. That's what makes a Meanbird, you know? Yeah, it's cool shit. I don't want to sound all mushy or anything, but Bill Dodge, you know, the guys where this is going to be debuted are all kind of like different mentors / heroes of mine. I mean, I really wouldn't be anything in this industry or have ever had the balls to quit my day job without these types of guys. You know, in 1998, I went to Daytona on my brand new 98 Buell. You know, here I am in 2020. I don't know how to word it, but it's like, it's a little overwhelming. At the same time, it's like, man, I can't imagine that I would be like building a bike for a world company and debuting it in Daytona.